Hello YouTube, my name is Sergeant 009. Um, I am here to make a vlog. I'm gonna try to start making vlogs a little more regularly because I have a blog. I do like to write. I actually really love to write, and I usually write about stuff, but I think it's a little easier to just verbally talk about it. Have more time. Computers issues like I literally have I had two computers in my place in here, and they're both pretty trashy. So like just this morning, I tried to write a post on my blog, and it was taking forever. It took about a half hour for me to actually get to everywhere, like to get to the page and open up everything. It took way too long, way too long. So yeah, uh, it's a lot easier because my phone is actually a good phone. I don't have a trashy phone. So, but this first video will be letting you guys get to know me. Um, I'm gonna try to keep this 10 minutes. I'm going to keep this 10 minutes. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna keep 10 minutes. Yeah. So you gotta actually keep watching the clocks. If you see me look over, there's no looking at the clock to make sure that I and keep track of time. And I just like wasted a minute explaining that. Okay. Uh, I'm 22 years old. I live in Michigan. I work in the bakery department at Kroger. I like my job. I love my job actually. Well, I love being in the bakery department. Um, my I go to school. I go to community college across the street. My major is film. Um, I go part time. In case you're wondering, like why I'm 22 and still in school, I go part time. Take about maybe two classes per semester, and I've taken a few classes over, and I've also taken a year break. So I'm making the process really slow for myself. I know it's not good, but just it just kind of happens or happened. Um, Let me see if I can try to point out the biggest things about me real quick. I'm a pretty big nerd. I'm a pretty big nerd. I collect comic books. I love watching cartoons. I've been watching. I My first memory is actually of me watching cartoons. No lie. My first memory is being 1 years old. You can try to call me out on it if you want, but I remember being 1 years old. I know it's weird and it's a little crazy, but I remember being 1 years old, sitting on the floor in the living room, watching Looney Tunes in the year 1992. I do. I remember. It's really crazy, but that's my first memory watching cartoons, watching Cartoon Network in diapers. So I've been watching cartoons since I was born, literally, because Cartoon Network was first broadcast October 1st, 1992. Only reason I know that, don't think I'm like some kind of weirdo. Only reason I know that is because my birthday is October 10th, 1992. My birthday is literally 9 days after, you know, Cartoon Network's first broadcasted. So it's something that's really easy to remember. Cartoon Network is only 9 days older than me. It's interesting, but yeah. So, um, my birthday just passed, so I just turned 22. um, but yeah, so I love watching cartoons a lot. I watch anime as well. Not a lot. I'm not a big anime watcher. Not on purpose. I don't have anything against anime. It's just like if I'm bored and chilling, and I'm like, I feel like watching something. I'll throw on Bob's Burgers, or watching an episode of King of the Hill, or watch something I've already seen. Some reruns for some reason. I don't think to watch a new show. I guess because that's a commitment. Honestly, I have to sit there, watch this new show, pay attention really well, and then I'm probably gonna want to watch more. And I might not have that kind of time. So yeah, but I do still watch new stuff. Like I just finished Sword Art Online. I've been finished Attack on Titan. Uh, I have a few animes on my Netflix list that I plan to watch. Uh, yeah. So, um, my favorite superhero, hands down, is Hawkeye. Um, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me explain that for a second. All right. So Hawkeye is my favorite superhero in Marvel, And DC wise, I don't know who it is because I have about the five top people. My five top people in DC are Batman, Bruce Wayne, Nightwing, Dick Grayson, Robin, Damian Wayne, the Flash. I don't know which Flash. I don't know between Barry Allen or Wally West. I really don't know. And Batman again, Terry McGinnis. Those are like my favorite DC people. My favorite Robin, hands down, is Damian Wayne. Damian Wayne is really high up there. He's awesome. I love Damian Wayne. He is just the coolest dude to me. Um, but yeah, I still can't choose between in DC. But Marvel, I can. It's no problem. People ask, who's your favorite Marvel person? Hawkeye, hands down. Don't gotta think about it. Don't gotta explain it. That's just it. It's just him. So that's why I claim Hawkeye is my favorite character because he's the one favorite superhero that I don't have to think about. I don't have to try to choose between this person. No, it's just him. So that's why I pick him. Um, I like I said, I collect comic books, but I stopped. I used to collect them more. I remember I used to go to the comic book store every week, every Thursday, every payday. Those are all the same thing, just so you know. Like payday was Thursday. Yeah, which is a day in a week. But yeah, so I used to go every week and buy comic books. I used to buy about 25, 30 bucks worth of comic books. That's how much I started collecting. It started out with like a few, maybe 2 a month, and then I was like, this is cool, this looks cool, this looks cool, and I started just collecting. I got to where I was collecting about 13 different series. So that's why I always had at least 4 or 5 issues to get every week. But then money got a little tight, bills started piling up, so I had to stop collecting. But I do plan to start up again, but it's in a different way. I'm not gonna be going every week. It's more so I plan to just like when I get a nice sum of money, I'm gonna just go and catch up. Like I'm behind one of my favorite series is Batman Beyond Universe, which is the continuation of the series, and it's so good. Like I recommend it to anybody that's watching this. If you're a Batman Beyond fan, of the show like I am, I recommend you get the comics. It's a great continuation. And on top of that, since it's not an animated series, they don't have to censor anything. Like a lot of people die. None of the main characters. A lot of people die. People get hurt. People get stabbed. People get limbs cut off. Like it's a lot more graphic because it can be because a comic book is meant for an older audience, which is awesome. It doesn't have to be censored for kids, so it's really cool. So I definitely recommend it. They talk about a lot of things. They talk about what happened between Bruce and Dick. It's really messed up. Bruce, I see why Dick hates Bruce. I would hate him too after that. So yeah, I highly recommend it. I'm actually still caught up in Hawkeye. I still catch up on that. Like I randomly go to the comic book store. I'm like 3 issues behind. Get those three thing because Hawkeye is my favorite superhero. So yeah, and I love his comic. That comic is awesome. It's really funny. It's really I don't know. It just makes you feel nice. Honestly, it's like a really good feel type comic book. I know it might sound a little weird, but it is. Um, Batman and Robin. I stopped collecting Batman and Robin when Damien died. Not to favoritism, not because you killed Damien, I quit. No, it's just like I said, money got tight. So I do plan to catch back up though. Plan to catch up with Batman. I stopped at year zero, which is when they show him becoming Batman again. I know what you're thinking. We've already seen him become Batman like a million freaking times. Yeah, but this is actually good take. Like his they had the whole thing between him and the Joker, and it was really interesting because he turns out he was fighting the Joker when the Joker was just the Red Hood, uh, as Bruce Wayne. This is before he actually put on the Batman persona. He was still always like trying to like fight him pretty much. It was really interesting, and then it showed him fall into the acid and become the Joker, and it was pretty crazy. Cause spoiler alert. Actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I can't be like spoiler alert. And what are you gonna do? Skip the video? Oh, that's dumb. Um, but it was really cool. Then it showed him fighting the Riddler for the first time. That was pretty much where I stopped. Like right when the Riddler showed up and started making stuff go wrong, I had to stop. It was getting good though, so I want to catch back up in that. I used to like Justice League. I want to catch back up in that because Forever Evil was freaking crazy. For those of you that don't know, Forever Evil is a arc in DC where the alternate versions of superheroes come. So the evil version of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all of them come to the main universe, and they just wreck everything. It's freaking crazy. It's a really good story. So that's called Forever Evil, and I stopped at issue number 8, no 6. My bad. There were only 7, so I'm only one issue behind. And after that, then Justice League kind of continues on the aftermath of that. So I really want to get into that. I had to collect the last issue of Nightwing, so then I can start collecting Grayson. Just like I know exactly where I want to start collecting again, and in what way. So it's just taking a while because I can't do it this month because all this month's money is going towards Black Friday. I know exactly what I want to buy. I'm not gonna say because it's a gift for somebody, and you never know. They might see this video and be like, "Oh, so you're gonna give me that?" I'm like, "Oh, crap." I'm not going through that. So keep it a secret. In the next month, I'm gonna try to save a lot of money for my car because I want to get a new car next month. So we're gonna see how that's gonna go. But hopefully January. Hopefully January. So yeah. I would like to go on, but it's been about 10 minutes, and I didn't want this video going that long. I mean, I did want to go on about 10 minutes, but no longer than that. So it's been about 10 minutes. But I would definitely start trying to make more videos and put them up so you guys can get to know me. Maybe I can get a few subscribers. That'd be cool. And this kind of makes it a little easier to make a couple of friends, right? I don't know. But yeah. So I'm not gonna tell you to like or subscribe. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you're not, you're not. So I'm gonna leave that up to you. Um, but thank you for listening, and till next time.